What is up, party people? We're talking Algorand. So if you guys follow the Algorand news, then you guys know that Algorand is hitting India pretty hard. And I said in the past that, hey, this is a good move because India has a large population. The population is so large. I don't have the numbers, but I'm guessing that the population of just the country of India is larger than the entire continent of North America. So that's a lot of people who, once they take over India, are going to be using Algorand. So there's good news, but there's more. This talk about India showed us some of Algorand's cards. If you've been following the news in the USA, you've noticed that, hey, Gary Gnu has gone a little rogue. You know, he's been cracking down on companies, calling them securities, applying a law that was created long before the technology existed, and cracking down on companies, trying to make them compliant when they don't know how to become compliant. So Stacey came out and started talking about the SEC, Gary Gnu, how he's enforcing a law that we're not really sure can be applied to today's technology. But she's been strategic. If you guys have been following Algorand in India, you guys noticed something. That when she started talking about we're building in India, she revealed her hand. She goes, hey, you know what? I see what's happening in the USA with the SEC and how they are cracking down. And I want to put Gary Gnu on notice. So she's putting Gary Gnu on notice, letting him know, I now have political backing. And everyone who's watched the channel knows I've talked about the movie Tucker. It's an old movie. Look, it's so old that I have it on VHS. So I had taken a marketing class, and our professor told us that part of doing business, at least here in the United States, if you want to become a player, you gotta have political connections. It's important. It's almost impossible to make it to the top without having a political ally. And Algorand has done that. If you follow Stacey and see who she has been hanging around with, you find out that she has contacts to a very strong political family here in the United States. And what does that mean? That means now, as Gary Gnu continues to go rogue without providing clarity, she's putting him on notice, letting him know, hey, think twice about coming after Algorand. So this is good news for Algorand because it's showing the SEC and the United States as a whole that, hey, we now have political allies. And this puts Algorand in a sweet position to get them, the SEC and other government agencies, to start coming up with regulations. And as they come up with regulations, that gives Algorand an inside spot as to what's coming down the pipes with regards to regulation so that Algorand can prepare themselves. And ultimately, this move, this political ally, can make it so that Algorand becomes a dominant blockchain here in the USA. So that's good news. We're thinking long term. Once they get all this regulation stuff ironed out, don't be surprised if we see that Algorand is now one of the top dogs. Anyway, guys, until next time, peace out, safe investing.